Hello and welcome to the seated workouts. Okay, so let's warm up, because if you've been sat in your chair all day, whether it's because you're not particularly mobile or whether you've been sat at a desk all day, we need to get a little bit of movement in the body before we actually start doing any exercises. So to start with, get the posture right, sitting tall through the body, nicely seated through here, engage the core, which is just pulling the lower abdominals in, but not too much, still want to be able to breathe. Relax the shoulders and lift that rib cage. Nice and tall through the spine, and just take a couple of breaths and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. And then we're going to clench everything, so clench your toes, your feet, your legs, your bum, your shoulders, your back, your face, everything. Clench it really hard and release. And we're going to clench and release, and we're going to clench and release. And then we're just going to start by shaking the hands, shake the arms, shoulders, feet and legs, a bit of everything, just to get everything just moving and just loosened up. And then now you're ready to do some exercises. So you're all warmed up, ready to go. The exercise is going to should take you less than 10 minutes. So make sure you've got a bit of space, the right chair, glass of water if you need one, and let's get going. This is a seated pendulum, which will work your obliques and a little bit through the spine and upper back. So we're going to bring the arms up over the head, just touch the fingertips together. Now relax the shoulders down away from the ears, and we're going to take side and side. So the movement's actually coming from the hips. Try not to let the bum actually lift off the mat, off the chair, and keep the head and neck in neutral. So if you're just doing very small amounts, that's fine. If you can get further across, even better. Keep it going, keep breathing. Okay, just a couple more. Bring it back to center, sweep the arms back down, shoulder roll, and back into that nice seated posture. Okay, so this is a rowing exercise, so a bit of imagination here. Imagine you're in a canoe. Okay, so you're going to sit nice and tall. Make sure you're nice and stable, you don't want to wobble, fall in the water. So we're going to take the paddle and we're going to paddle, and if you want, you can add a lift to the knee as well. You don't have to, you can just paddle, getting rotation through. But if you want to lift the opposite knee, you can. Just extend that exercise a little. Remember to keep breathing. We're going for the last 6, so we're going for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Arms come down, shoulder roll. So this is a march with an overhead press. So that all that means is the arms are going to come out to the side, and as we lift our knees, we're going to also lift the arms and draw the elbows back down. So any exercise that you do where your arms come up above your head will get your heart rate increasing. So don't worry if you start to get a little bit, your heart rate increasing and you get a little bit breathless, that's fine. And again, we're trying to get those knees as high as we can. So try and make sure the arms are active, so the elbows are pushing back. And you actually need to be pulling them down. So imagine you're pulling, you're reaching up, grabbing something from up here and pulling it down. Keep going, keep the shoulders relaxed. Belly button's pulled in towards the spine. We're breathing, smiling. Okay, got 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down, we shoulder roll, back to that nice seated posture. So this is a seated boxing punching exercise. So you've had a little stressful day, really good one to get that stress out of the shoulders and you put as much into this as you want. So sitting nice and tall, make sure you're nice and stable on the seat, core engaged as always, it is Pilates. Roll the shoulders back and we're going to do 20. So we're going to go for 1, 2, rotate, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring it back to center. Did you remember to breathe? I hope you did. So this is a seated wood chop, and all that means is we're going to take the arms together diagonally from one side of the body up and over to the other. So as we do, we try and look at the hands. So we're going to do 10 each side. So we're going to go for 1, 2, try and get rotation through the body, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back down, shoulder roll. Now just remember 10 is a number we're aiming for. If you only manage 3 or 4 each side, that's fine. Okay, so this is a whole body exercise. So we're going to work the shoulders and the back and the torso. So we need to be sitting on the front of the seat, tall through the body. You want to be nice and stable, core engaged, shoulders rolled back. Elbows come out in front, elbows come together, press the forearms together, the palms and the hands. Make sure those elbows are lower than the shoulders. And then we're going to bring the arms out and press them back. As we do that, we're going to take the leg to the side and back. As we bring them forward, and then we're going to take the other side. Okay, so we're going to do 10. So we're going to go from now. We're going to go from 1. Keep that back nice and straight. 2, 3, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 4, 5, keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, nearly there, 9, 10. Bring it back down, arms come down, shoulder roll, and sitting nice and tall through the chair. So this is a seated bicycle exercise which will work your abs, your obliques, and also get your heart racing a little. So for this you need to make sure you're sat slightly forward on the seat. Again, make sure that posture's there, fingertips come to temples, and we're going to take the right elbow across towards the knee and bring it back up. And then the other side. Now if you're just coming across and you can't get the knee and the elbow together, that's fine. So we're just going to keep going, keep the shoulders relaxed, keep breathing. So it's not a race, we're nice and slow and steady. Make sure you've got that core pulled in. Keep it going. At any point, if you feel you've had enough, you can stop. Just do as much as you're comfortable with. Last 2. Bring it back down, arms come down, we shoulder roll back and come back to a nice seated posture. Thank you for joining me on that workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I did.